In this video, I will show you how easy it is to create a snowman in Winter Wonderland. In other words, go find your paper roll because you are going to need it. This is a hands-on craft for kiddos of all ages. Let's paint! First come first, we need to find a piece of cardboard, or if you want, you can use paper instead. I believe this is 5 × 6 inches, but any size will work. I like to make it a little bit smaller so I can frame it or maybe send it as a postcard to our family and friends or teachers at school. As I mentioned earlier, we will need paper roll and a white paint. By the way, these paper rolls, I bought them on Amazon, but definitely you can use empty kitchen paper roll or whatever you have will work. Let's squeeze the paint onto our palette or a piece of paper. Dab your paper roll into the paint just like this. So we have the paint all around the edges. Now we are going to create 2 circles by stamping our paper roll onto the cardboard, and we want the circles right underneath each other, just like this. One circle is going to be the head and one circle is going to be the body. Are you ready? This is 1 and this is 2. Perfect. Let's add a few snowflakes around our little snowman. To create the perfect snowflakes, we want to use a very thin paintbrush. And there are so many different ways how we can create a snowflakes. I like to draw simple lines. A line down, across, and then across. Let's repeat this step as many times as you like. Line down, across, and across. You can also use white acrylic marker for this one if you have some at home. You can also turn the paper so we don't mess up our snowman painting, because the paint is still wet and it's very easy to put our hand on the paint, and we really don't want to do that. So it's okay to turn your paper. And if you are using white paper instead of cardboard, please make sure you are using blue or maybe purple paint. And if you do have a white acrylic paint at home, maybe you can add a few dots right between the lines. You can also skip this step if you like. Our snowman is kind of standing up in the air, so maybe we can paint some white background or maybe a hill or a straight road. Use the same paint you used to create a snowman. Now, maybe I'm going to make a hill. Need to be quick, the paint is already drying up. Perfect. Now we just leave it to dry a little bit. While we wait for the paint to dry completely, we are going to get crafty and cut the cute looking head for our snowman. I'm going to use a red felt for this head, but you can use any colored paper. And if you have pom-poms or glitter at home, find it. We are going to need it. In this step, I really want you to encourage your kids to use their imagination to sketch the head of their choice. It can be small, big, rounded, pointy. Any shape and any color are welcome. I'm going to first sketch the head on a piece of paper and then I will trace it onto the felt. Sometimes cutting the felt can be a little bit tricky for the little ones, so please make sure you help them with this step. It looks like the paint is dry. So let's get back to our little snowman. We are going to design the face of our little snowman. And I really like to use these thin markers. They are linked in the description below. They are non-toxic and yes, they are acrylic markers, but they work magic, and I have these for already 1 year and they are still lasting, and I use them quite often. First, I am going to draw one eye open and one eye closed. On the left side, I'm going to draw a little circle. And on the right side, I'm going to draw a curved line or a little arch. And of course, we need to add 2 eyelashes on the other side as well. Beautiful. You can also use googly eyes. This is a project I did 2 years ago and I use googly eyes for this one, but you can definitely use whatever you have or whatever you want to do. Your choice. Next, we are going to do a little carrot for the nosy nose. It is going to be an arched line going back and arch line connecting together. And now using your marker, let's color it in. Of course, we cannot forget the cheeks. So write 1 circle on the left side, 1 circle on the right side, and a few little circles for the mouth. And if you want, maybe you can play a little bit with different shades of orange, so the carrot nose pops a little bit more. I like to add a little reflection to the eye, and to do that I just use the end of the paintbrush and I make a little dot right there. And we can also add a little highlights to the cheeks. And to make our little snowman complete, we need to add a few buttons. I'm going to use 2, and maybe I'm going to go with this mint green, because this color is starting to be my favorite color. Again, I'm going to use tacky glue, non-toxic, safe for kiddos to use, and my lid broke, so I'm going to not use it the same way as it's supposed to be done, but you know what, you have to do what you have to do. So let's add a little bit of glue on the back and press it down. And let's do the same thing on the other one. A little bit of glue. Perfect. And the last part is to glue the head of your choice, just to keep the snowman warm, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to put it kind of sideways for the snowman. And it's perfectly okay that the snowflake is behind the snowman. Actually, I like it like that. And the last thing, you can use pom-pom or you can use a little bit of glitter to finish this masterpiece. If you are planning to send this as a postcard, maybe skip the pom-poms and add the glitter. Or maybe you can just draw a white circle. And this is our little craft for today, completely upcycled craft. Look how adorable! Isn't this the cutest upcycled craft you have ever seen? Anyhow, I think I will give it as a present to the teachers, or maybe I will just keep it for myself. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching and creating with me, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao!